I've got some breaking news for you coming out of Iraq now, as the AFP news agency says that jihadists have killed 15 Iraqi security personnel in the course of the day in areas of the northeastern province of Kirkuk, and that was seized by the militants just a day before. Now, we've had this backed up by a senior police officer and local officials, according to AFP. 6 of them killed in the Riyadh area, another 4 in Rashad, 5 more at a checkpoint in Talqir. So that is a total of 15 Iraqi security personnel being killed by jihadists, according to AFP and sources in Kirkuk province in Iraq. Troubled times in the country.
Hello, we start in the Iraqi city of Mosul, where it's estimated that 500,000 people have fled after its capture by Islamist militants. ISIS is an offshoot of Al-Qaeda, and it's now pressing ahead with its advance across Iraq, having taken control of much of eastern Syria over the past year. We'll talk more about ISIS in a moment, and we are expecting to hear from the Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki very shortly as well. But first, here's Paul Adams with the very latest on the fall of Mosul.
The exodus from Mosul goes on, perhaps as many as 500,000 people fleeing the violence that's gripped Iraq's second largest city. Roads clogged as families flee into nearby Kurdish areas. In Mosul itself, the smouldering aftermath of a battle that didn't take long. The militants attacked just 5 days ago. On Monday, the provincial governor urged residents to hold firm. Hours later, he was gone. Iraq's outgunned security forces weren't far behind. Militants now control government offices and banks too. In January, another major city, Fallujah, fell to the same hardline group, the Islamic State in Iraq and the Levant. The government has tried and failed to take it back. Tens of thousands of people.
Sorry, we just want to break out of Paul Adams' package because Nouri al-Maliki, the Iraqi Prime Minister, has started speaking. We're going to listen in.
And we will deal with this situation, calling on the people of Nineveh and who are now taking arms to face up to this conspiracy that is taking place in Mosul. I mean a conspiracy because, frankly speaking, Al-Qaeda forces and ISIL forces is not strong enough to face up the army and the police. But what has happened and how this has happened, how some military units have actually collapsed, I know what's happened, but today we are not here to attribute blame. Who is behind this? How these people came to Mosul? Who has started the rumors? Who has ordered the soldiers and the officers to retrieve, so that to create chaos? Today we are dealing with this situation. We are not going to allow this to carry on, irrespective of the price. We are getting ready. We are getting prepared. We are going to reorganize the armed forces that is been in charge to cleanse Nineveh and the terrorists. We will not allow them to enter the political game through this means. The police and the army are stronger than this. Yes, a conspiracy has taken place. We will deal with it. But after having finished off these people, thanks to God and thanks to the might of the army and to the determination of the government of Nineveh and its sons, I would like to praise the latest effort that we're targeting the unification of a national rank so that we have a united position. We are not here to enter into the political debates. We are facing a situation today. What is our position towards this position? We should have a united and one position. Our determination and our will be strong, and we will throw away and kick out these criminals and those who have helped them, even if this is a conspiracy. But the leaders who have dealt with it and those who have deserted and those who have not carried out their job properly should be punished. Strict measures should be taken against them. Those who are not taking up arms toward those who are trying to harm Iraq. On the other hand, we should honor those who are standing steadfast. Punishment for those who have fled and left the battle by orders. These people will not go unpunished, but we will honor those who are insisting today. And there are some units who are still there. They are refusing to withdraw. And this is irrespective of the seriousness of the situation. I'm saying here that the crisis, all countries come together, government and opposition, irrespective of religion and ethnicity, so that toward danger on Iraq, but not against any political group or this group. This is a danger against the political process and these barbers who have come to Iraq so that to implement what they've been doing in Syria. They found an ally in the plotters and the conspirators so that to come to Nineveh and stay there. It pleases me to hear the calls for mobilization and taking up of arms from the sons of Nineveh. I tell them, go ahead, we will restructure the army, and I would like to praise all the tribes, all citizens, all the parties and political groups that have announced their mobilizations and volunteered to take part. They have armed them at their expense, and they will encourage them to go to the battlefield. And we have hundreds of thousands of demands for volunteering and mobilization. We are safe as long as we have a vivid people at this level that has not been defeated thanks to its courage and determination. What gives us more pride is that these terrorists are aware of this conspiracy. And therefore, and these people are aware of the conspiracy, they will not be affected, they will use force and to face up to the challenge. I would like to thank and to express my esteem and gratitude for the religious authorities. At their head, Masa Sistani, may God protect him, who has issued a statement that should be the beacon for all Iraqis, where he calls for unification to face up to terrorism. This should be the biggest impetus for all Iraqis who believe in this direction and who believe in the role of the religious authority. I would like to thank the United Nations and the Secretary General Ban Ki-moon and all member states of the Security Council for their support, and a support that we haven't seen before, especially for a country that is facing terrorist aggression. And I would like to thank the United Nations and also the European Union that have condemned what has happened and expressed its support for Iraq to face up to terrorism. And I would like to thank the Arab League, whose clear and strong stance was aware of the terrorism that is threatening Iraq. Likewise, I would like to thank all the states that have supported Iraq, all this international support and backing at the highest level, and organization that have voiced its support. It gives us more strength and force and makes us believe that we are right. Like we have been target of terrorism before, we rely on an international will that is standing alongside Iraq to face up to Iraq. This gives us more determination, more will. What has happened in Nineveh is not a sign of weakness or retreat or a weakness of our determination, that a determination that's been showing for years, that been facing terrorism that has stronger, more ferocious. But today, definitely these people will not be able to stand and to continue. And you have seen that the damage is not for the government alone, but it affected everybody, the reputation of Iraq and your reputation. But we are here to restore Iraq's reputation and to restore the security of residents of Nineveh. And the Ministerial Council has been strong and decisive in its position to stand with the security apparatus and the army, to arm it, to fund it, so that to conduct the security operation and to face up to the challenges. Today and yesterday, the committee is formed by the Ministerial Council, has been meeting so that to support security units. I am addressing all the leaders and officers to reconsider and to look, and so that to regain the initiative that has been that has slipped away from their grasp. Today, they have to reconsider a reconstructed unit. They should arm these groups as soon as possible, so that to kick out these barbaric people who came to this city. And I would like to tell the people of Nineveh not to give in to the will of these people. We are with you, the state is with you, the army is with you, everything in Iraq is with you. Even if the battle is a long one, we will not let you down, because Iraq is facing a ferocious terrorist campaign. May God help us.
Okay, that was the Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki there speaking live in Baghdad. It's part of, we understand, his weekly statement, his weekly televised address. Let's discuss what he had to say with our World Affairs correspondent Emily Buchanan. Emily, what struck me is he repeated several phrases a few times. He said this was a conspiracy, he called these people criminals, and he also praised the strength of the army, which I thought was interesting given that the army left its position in Mosul.
Well, absolutely. He's clearly stung. I mean, there's a dispute going on between him and the governor of Nineveh, who said to him that he didn't heed warnings that there could be this takeover and invasion by ISIS. And the governor said that the Prime Minister was listening to his army general more than the government of Mosul. So clearly there's a political wrangle going on there. But this has been building up for a long time to suddenly say, well, the army's being strong. Well, the army up there hasn't been strong. It's been hit by thousands of people deserting their posts, either because they just don't believe in what they're doing anymore, or because they're just simply under so much danger. They've been facing waves of violence, suicide bombers and so on, and people simply have left the army, and it's becoming particularly Sunnis. So of course the army is then seen as more of a Shia force. So his desire there to unify the country and have people respect the army is very difficult at the moment.
A lot to watch. Emily, thank you very much for coming in and talking us through that. Many thanks.